about half hour, 45 minutes late, but better late than never. Got busy chopping wood, as you can see here. Chopped a whole bunch of wood. Brought some logs in from the front. Get the fire ready to go for the next meal. I already cooked up some eggs earlier, so I'll probably cook up some more eggs and some other stuff, some ital soup. But I just want to show you the fence. You can see it's completely gone. Even the bush, everything is gone. You see the neighbor's yard. Here, let me get over to the other side here. Yeah, you can see here though, it took everything out. But yeah, they took everything out here, including the pole with the post with the fence. And then shut and lock this thing anymore. But you got everything dug up from way over here. I thought it was gonna probably go over here, but turns out it's just gonna be right here. And it's gonna go all the way down up to that telephone pole, straight across. I still got a bunch of work left to do. They have to put down the foundation, and then after that they're gonna start building up on the wall. They also took out the plant that I had here. I'm not sure exactly what plant that was. I think that was like one of the scratch plants, scratch feed plants, grain feed plants. But yeah, I'm just glad that everything is taken out now. Oh shit, this glass is here. That's not safe. Glad they took everything out though. Just need to clean up this place a little bit more. Gotta rake up the ground, spray everything off. I got all my plants watered today. I almost killed my beautiful boysenberry plant. Forgot to water it, but I finally got to do that today. Also watered my dragon fruit and my goji berries, as well as my tomato plant here. My midnight snack tomato, which is growing beautifully here. Just gave it a little bit of the EM1 as well with the watering, so that way it will introduce more. So that way I can introduce more microbes to the soil. The EM1 really helps to help the plants recover from stress, as well as adding in some silica. This plant here, I think this might be it smells like the purple punch, but it could be Mr. Slowski's Jack Frost or South Floridian Jack Frost. And it's just starting to re-veg, as you can see here. But really stoked that this thing is finally coming back. Bit sketch though with the workers coming over and checking out the garden, and also with all the equipment I have here. They actually today used my rake without me knowing, and without asking me. And I decided I'm just going to bring all my tools over on this side, so that way they can't get to them. And anything else of value, I'm probably going to more likely take this plant and all these other cannabis plants and other plants here, including the fruit trees and the berries, over on this side, so that way no one's fucking with anything. I don't have any fuckery going on here. That's my cousin, or not my cousin, sorry, my nephew screaming in the background there. My nephew is really loud. He's a big mouth, but he's just really full of energy. So back to the fence. You can see here they still have to dig out some roots. And then back here I gotta do some work. I gotta put this tarp back up, cover things up, put my pots back there so that way I can store all my stuff. Then I'm gonna store some other stuff back here, all these pallets, like this pallet. And that pallet's gonna go to the side and then off to the back behind the stuff shed for storage. And see all this wood here, it's gonna go with that. I'm gonna get rid of all the junk that I have laying around, as well as all the junk here. Got a lot of stuff I have to toss away. Old RO filters I don't want. Now that I have a new filter, or a new water filter, one that hooks up to the hose, or that is directly hooked up to the hose. I guess this one is as well. This is a Hydrologic. So I'll show you this. But this is a Hydrologic RO machine. I could probably save this and just get the new filters. I just got to find out where they sell them. I know Amazon probably sells them, but with what's going on with coronavirus, it'll probably be hard to find it. But it's probably still useful. I could probably still use it. Just need to get a new clamp for it, because one of them broke. Oops. You see there, that one clamp broke, so I gotta replace that. But once I get that replaced, everything is gonna be perfect for my indoor and outdoor grow. Even though I already have those two RO filters as is, still could be useful to have this just in case. The only thing is the one that I got here with the that hooks up to the hose. That's I think it's the can't remember what brand. I think it might be Hydrologic, or it might be the another brand, but it runs a lot more faster and has a better flow in comparison to this Hydrologic, which kind of has a lot more lower flow. And it doesn't drip as fast. This one here takes forever just to fill a 55 gallon or even a 100 gallon reservoir. Still gotta plant something in here. You can see all the little nitrogen fixing crops starting to pop up now, so that's good. So all this soil here is going to be taking in nitrogen, or natural nitrogen, from the air and make it bioavailable for the soil, or for the plants in the soil. So this is like free nitrogen. You don't even have to add nitrogen soil, or not soil, sorry, nitrogen fertilizers, or even add dry amendments to it to add more nitrogen. Although I'd probably be thinking about doing that, adding some crab meal, bone meal, fish meal, as well as some compost, and adding another layer of nitrogen fixing crops in order that I can properly take in more nitrogen and get the soil really pumped up and supercharged. But that's some super clean soil though, some extra clean soil. Can't find nothing like this. Got worm castings, compost from the compost pile, but I could add probably a little bit more. So yeah, just been busy, man, all day today, getting shit cleaned up, getting all the crop for every plant here watered and taken care of, feeding the chickens, making sure everyone's properly fed, chopping firewood, keeping the fire going. And the one thing I like about keeping the fire going is the fact that it's a good good way to kind of hide that smell of cannabis, because it is starting to reek a little bit out here. So I'm using that just as a way to keep it from stinking too bad. Damn, this purple punch is getting bush. This thing is huge. This thing is going to be a tree by the time you get into midsummer. No joke. It's already a little tree. Boysenberries. Blueberries are looking good. Got to transplant all these plants ASAP. Probably do that tomorrow or tomorrow morning. And probably end up putting them in like 30-gallon smart pots or that. Or I'll probably put this blueberry in the 30, but this one here, the boysenberry, and the goji, I'll probably put it in like a 10-gallon or a 5-gallon pot. So that way it's not too, it's probably in a 3.5, 4-gallon. It looks like a 3-gallon actually. So I'd say I should probably put it into a 10 or 15-gallon pot. Get it nice and big and bushy. Start doing the Mindo dope no-till style. Get this shit really popping. But oh yeah, like I was saying though, shit's gonna be getting real in about another 5 months, 4 or 5 months. Be sleeping out in the backyard. My fucking tent, my crossbow. And then these are all the bricks. Oh shit. These are all the bricks that we're gonna be using to make the wall, or build the wall, I mean. Got a shit ton of them. I'm also gonna be using pallets to build another compost pile. That'd be real cool. But yeah, we're almost there with the fence. Starting to get halfway, I guess you'd say, just about the halfway point. I'd say another like 5, 6 days. This thing's gonna be built. And then, like I said, by then I'm gonna get all this shit out of here. I'm gonna get rid of this stuff here. Get rid of this. Get rid of all this. This longboard. Move that shit somewhere. Also, I gotta take the clones. I'm gonna put in like 2 or 3 clones in this one area and get it nice and bushy. Probably end up taking some Queen of Hearts purple punches and put them in there. But not bad, not bad. Looking good. Also thinking about setting up a new flat screen TV right here, and then getting some like stereo systems up here, surround sound stereo. I get like a nice flat screen, like a 30-inch or 45-inch or whatever, as big as I can possibly get and afford, and set that up. Get a couple new couches, replace this one or that, or just keep it, and get some smaller couches, one right here, or that, chairs. Probably end up getting just chairs. Stick them right here, here. Another stereo system right here, another stereo right there. This shit's gonna be dope once it's done. Everything is set. Just gotta get set up though. Also gotta rebuild this porch because obviously you can see right here, there's a hole in the roof, a hole in the ceiling. So I gotta get rid of that, or gotta replace that board, or those boards I should say, because there's more than one that's rotted out. There's, let's see, 1, 2, 3. There's like 5 of them that's rotted out. I have to replace, and then a couple boards here that are starting to rot. I got to get rid of those. And then this whole entire thing here is falling apart. You got a section here that's actually missing. I had to just put across here just so that way it don't fall through, but this section right here is falling apart. So I'm gonna fix that. But it's gonna take some time, but I can get that shit fixed. Got the money, got the time, got the energy. I could definitely do something like that and get it all done, and get it set properly, and have a proper kicking spot. Shit. Hey, get out of the plants. Maggie, get out of there. Hey, Rhoda, get out of there. Chickens are happy. They got plenty to eat. Threw out a bunch of leaves for them, coming off the male plant in the planter. Not sure what that plant is, but I think it's an Afghani, or a purple Afghani. This one right here is a Wedding Crasher number 2. Oh, sorry, number 11. Fuck am I? Smoked some hash earlier. Baked as a motherfucker right now. But we're definitely going to have a really good crop this year. That is for sure. This is going to be the best year ever. Hands down. And I'm cooking up Ross Kitchen style. I'm going to do a live stream or video about me cooking over an open wood fire, Ross Kitchen style, and do a mad shout out to Ross Kitchen because he deserves a mad shout out. Shit, I think this plant has some spider mites. Looks like it. Let's see little spider mite damage. Gonna have to spray this plant ASAP. Caught that. That's a damn good catch. Alright, so next. Oh yeah, you can see the hole there. You can see where the fucking little shit rats are coming through. Our neighbor's cats. They made like a little tunnel right there. You can see where it goes. It goes all the way through the other side there, pretty deep. I'm sure it goes all the way through the bougainvillea, all the way to the other side, into the neighbor's pad, the neighbor's backyard. But the little shit rats are not going to be, or shit rats are not going to be coming through this way anymore. Whoa, fell right in the hole. Another thing is, I'm going to have to replace some of these tough sheds. I'm thinking about taking down this tough shed in particular because it's sinking down and doesn't have a foundation. When they put this tough shed up, they just put it right straight on the dirt, or put it on a 2x4 on the dirt. They didn't even build a foundation like they did with this one here. So I'm going to have them tear this down, build a foundation, and then rebuild a brand new tough shed. So that way this is stable and it's not going to sink down. You can tell it's sinking because this level right here, this door, the bottom of the doorway was way up here. It was at least about, I'd say, a ½ inch, quarter inch over the cement here. And you can easily swing it open. Now, when you try to open this thing, oh, it's locked. But when I swing it open, it gets stuck on the cement here, so I can't open this thing. It's really difficult. You got to lift it up and then pull it back in order to open it. So it's definitely a sign that this thing is sinking, and big time. Oh shit. Looks like one of the chickens are out. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Casey. Come here. Come on, Casey. Sneaky chicken. Come on. Let's go, sneaky chicken. Come on. Alright, so let's see what else I can get here. To pick up something and toss it away. Oh yeah, that's this chunk of wire, this roll wire. I'll get rid of this roll. Move it someplace else. Alright, so move this here. Go up here on top of the pet shed and show you the garden from a top view. Hey, get out of there, duck. Get out of that. Don't you trouble my plants. Hey. Hey. Man, this is a gorgeous view of all the plants. And these are not even full grown yet. We haven't even gotten into the summer season yet. So you can imagine how big these things are going to be by the time we get into midsummer. They're for sure going to reach over the top of the pole here, top of the greenhouse. And there's no way that I'm going to be able to light it up unless I get some lights connected to this pole here, or have a pole going up connected to this pole going across here, and then have another pole going across that, and have it connect to this side, kind of like what I did over there with that light post. And then that way I can make a little more higher lighting for these plants. But that would mean I would have to have not just one, but two, three to four lights or light posts over this whole greenhouse to actually properly light everything up. Our Slimer OG Kush, or Slimer 2.0 clone, is doing pretty good, other than being still in flower. I need to get that plant lit. Like I said, get some lights and post it up right there on top of the house, facing downward, in order that not just this plant right here, but all these other plants are lit. I'm also going to get some lights for this side, so that way the lights are going to be facing on both ends, so that way this whole area is going to be lit as if it's daytime. And I'm also going to get a solar panel, it's a couple 600s, and set them up on top of these tough sheds, and start powering my indoor grow operation that way instead of having to use electricity from the city. And I'll be able to save a lot more money on electricity, that is for sure. But I'll keep everyone updated on the fence and how things are coming along. And so far, like I said, they just took all the roots out. It was most of the roots. They haven't taken everything out yet, but they've taken a good portion out here. And next they're going to build a foundation after digging out all the roots, and then start building the wall. So until then, please rate, comment, share, and subscribe. If you haven't subbed already, please do. I'm trying to get up to 10K subs. Really would appreciate that. And talk to you later on this evening or tomorrow. I'm not sure exactly, depending on how busy I am tonight and tomorrow, but I'll try to do my best to go live and give you guys an update on what is going on here at the farm. So much love and respect. Also check out these signs I posted. Private property, no trespassing, beware a dog. And yes, we do have security cameras in use, hidden ones. I'm not going to tell you where, but there's hidden cameras throughout this whole property. So either way, you're going to be spotted if you try to get back here and try to steal my shit. Not just that, you're going to get your ass beat and put on YouTube if you try to steal my shit. So don't even try it. All right, I'll talk to you guys later, and much love, much respect, and one love, puff puff pass. See you then. Peace.